All right. Welcome to Roleplay Cafe. It's Dale here. We're about to play the sixth bout of Mateo Barrera's professional career once he's entered the top 10 ranking. First game is our first bout is up, brother. He faced Allison. Took the 10th ranked spot. Then he faced Bauer. Unfortunately, he lost by one, but due to some quirk of fate and the way things were already scheduled, he went to fight Boone, the 8th ranked contender, and beat him. Took the 8th slot, or Boone fell rather to the 10th. So he slid down to the 9th because he had already been beat by Bauer. So Bauer goes up to the 8th spot, and he had tried to fight Carlisle too, that was already scheduled, but he got beat by Carlisle. So my boy Barrera's done at the 9th rank, but this affords us a rematch with Bauer. That fight was a heartbreaker for Barrera. Lost by 1 punch point, 78-77. Down to the wire. So right now, fans have been clamoring for that. They were at the pit in Coaldale, which is Bauer's hometown, and they're going back to the pit. Now, whenever I roll a dice, if it's a 5 or 6, I go for a 10 round. But everything I've played so far has been 8, except for this. This is a 10 round bout rematch between Barrera and Bauer, and for the 8th rank position. This should be interesting. Now, I spent 1 credit training him for this, and he actually slipped a notch from 7 TKO points down to 5, did Barrera. Okay, so he's lost a little bit of a step, but it's understandable since he's had a rough go of it on last match. So he's getting a little bit warm, but he's fairly up to fighting fit form at the start, and so this should be a good one. All right, so they're both Barrera's coming as a slugger, and Mateo is going in as a boxer. We will see how this plays out. All right, they're in the corner getting prepped. The announcer's going at it, and it's time to rumble. Now, I should say that Bauer's in the red corner and Barrera's in the blue. Let's see what happens. First minute in. Excuse me, wrong chart. Flip it over. Okay, so it is 2 punch points for Bauer and none for Barrera. Second minute in. Ooh, 6 and 6, 2 events. All right, we got an event for Bauer here. See what happens. It's a 4. It's 2 more points. 2 more punch points in the middle of the second minute. And ooh, another 6. It's a knockdown, but I have to roll and see. Potentially a knockdown. Let me see. His desire is for Bauer. Desire is an A. This is bode well. So basically, I got to roll a 6 to knock him down. Nope, isn't happening. Zeroed out right there. Not doing good on the punch points. Bauer's got him 4-0 right now. And we will go on the last minute. 0 for Barrera and 2 again. Solid win for Bauer. 6-0. 10-9. All right. I go to the corners, get a breather, and go after it again in the second round. It's 2 points and 2 to 2. Toe to toe, I should say, as they're both going at it heavily. All right. Now 2 points. Now Bauer's slugging it at him. Now Barrera slipped down to 1 point on that one. Last minute. Ooh, not good. Bauer, another 6 punch points to Mateo's 0. So 6 to 3 on that. And Bauer took it. Took that round too. All right. Going into the third. Ooh, an event for Bauer. This is zeroed out on that one. And 0 to 0 in the first minute. Nobody can really get any kind of solid blows in there. And it's the same, 0 to 0. They're dancing around, and a lot of haymakers from Bauer that are missing. And Mateo just can't get inside there to get any kind of solid shots on him. Bauer blocking them off. Oh, 6 and 6, 2 events here. All right. It's 0 for Bauer. First round, he didn't do squat. 5. And we got Barrera cuts him. He sure does. He cuts him up. It's 1 TKO point against all right. 10-10, no clear victor on that, but he did cut Bauer. So they're over in the corner patching him up. Get ready for the fourth. I'm telling you, Barrera needs to move on something because he's about to drop down a grade. 5th. This is first 4 rounds is his greatest opportunity to do something. It looks like it's been washed away. 5, 2 for Bauer and 2 for Barrera. Maybe things are evening out a little bit. He's coming into his own. Oh, no, I don't think so. Another vent. Could be a okay. Now, this could be a KD. Let me see. I got to roll for Barrera to see if he can weather this storm. So, boy, if he rolls a 6, oh, man. No. And he doesn't. Zeroed out on that. They're both neck and neck. 2 to 2 on this in the first minute. Second minute looks like he was going to stumble, but he gathered himself. And we're going into the third minute. And 0 to 0. That's another 10-10. Neck and neck on that. Nothing given, nothing gained. All right. Now you can tell Barrera's getting a little winded. So we head into the 5th. He's breathing heavy over in the corner. And gulping the air down, and we go at it. All right. 0 for Bauer, 1 for Barrera in the first minute of the 5th. Second minute is 2 for Bauer, none for Barrera. Looks like Bauer's going to pull out and maybe possibly win this. 5. They're both 2 and 2, and I hate to say it, 4 to 3. Bauer gets that one. He takes that round. Margin going into the 6th. Something has to change, I'm telling you. All right, 0 to 0. In the first minute of the 6th. Going into the second minute. Oh, yeah. That's 0 on Bauer. He can't find his footing, and he gets waylaid a little bit with a combo from Barrera. Barrera takes 2 punch points and lays it on him. Going into the third minute. And, ooh, look here. 1 for Bauer. That ain't going to cut it, though. We got an event for Barrera. It's nothing. but it is 2, and Barrera takes that 10-9. Takes that. The first one he's taken in the 6th round. Maybe this is a trend. We'll see. Okay. An event for Bauer, which isn't profitable, so 0-0. Because Barrera couldn't contact either. Okay. Bauer zeroed that out, and Barrera got 1 on that. He's up 1 and going into the 3rd minute. Maybe he can edge him out here. Hold on. 5. Oh, no, that's not good. 2, and then Barrera got 1. Oh, that's 10-10. They're neck and neck. This is crazy because a lot of the other match was down to the wire. Down to the wire. And we got 3 matches here that are like that. Now, 3 rounds here at 10-10. 1 round Barrera gets the 3 other rounds that the Bauer gets. So he's winning fairly solidly because Barrera didn't take opportunity to take advantage of it in the first 4 rounds. We'll see what happens in the 8th. We got 10 rounds fully to go. All right, 0-0. In the first part of the 8th. All right. Bauer zeroes that out, and oh, look at there. Barrera gets 2 solid punch points on him. Going into the 3rd minute of the 8th. And that is 0-0. So it looks like Barrera's climbing out of this pit, no pun intended, and get some brownies. He's just taken 2 of the last 3 rounds. All right, going into the 9th. All right, we get an event for Bauer, which is zeroed out. Nothing really happened. It looked like something was going to turn his way, but Barrera turned it around on him. He got 5, got 2 punch points there to his 0. Going into the 2nd minute. Solid performance, 3-3. We're looking at 1 each. So Bauer's fighting back a little bit. Barrera's still holding his own going into the final minute of the 9th. And we got 1 for Bauer and an event, which ain't going to cut it. An event for Barrera, which is another point. So 4 punch points to 2. Barrera takes that round too. Very interesting, folks. He's taken 3 of the last 4 rounds in the latter half of this match when he's dropped down in his abilities and gotten winded some. He's still fighting, still wanting to push this wind over. And this is going to tell the tale. Right now we're looking at, they both have won 3 rounds each, and they've tied 3. This literally is the tiebreaker for who's going to win this. All right, that is not good for Barrera. Not good at all. 0 for Barrera in that first minute. And then we're looking at 2 punch points for Bauer. 0 for Barrera again. And 2 more for Bauer. Oh, we got 2 events here. 2 events. Okay, let's see what happens with unless Barrera KOs him, it's not gonna work. I'm telling you. Oh, geez, I think Bauer may have this one in the bag already. Let's see what happens. 2-0. Bauer comes away with that with 4 punch points. But right now, Barrera don't have any punch points in this last round. He looks like he's giving up steam. But let's see what he can do with this event. Nothing. And the final round tells the tale. Bauer takes it yet again. with 77 to 76. Can you believe that, folks? It was 78 to 77. Now it's 77 to 76. They both slipped a notch. But Barrera just can't seem to push it over that mountain. He drops down. He can't get over it. So he's going to drop down to 10th right now. It's a long hill climb, folks. All right. We'll see you next time.